to Noah Gregson Land.
Today, making our picks for Homestead, Miami. Wow, the championship is finally here.
Yeah.
The Final Four. Joey Logano.
How about that, Joey?
Joey Logano. Joey Logano and Joey Logano is your Final Four. Who will win?
Joey Logano.
So,
The guy that was supposed to be out
the guy
is now in the Final Four.
who was eliminated at the Roval.
And also,
Have a gift.
Joey, you need to give him a gift. He
Yes.
predicted it.
I accept $1 million. I'm a size $1 million
Yeah.
shirt.
Just like a basket with $1 million in it.
Yeah. But, I mean, you won like 2 All-Star races. I can have some.
And we
At
was
least half of it.
and we was there when you won the
Yes.
All-Star race this year.
And I also take bribes for me not to pick Denny Hamlin.
Denny's like, I've been having such weird luck since the playoffs start. Wonder why. So he's had enough luck to keep him in it.
I know, it's like, come on,
He's
man.
like a roach. He just won't die. So Joe Logano,
Yeah. How about that Paul Wolf, man? Just fuel
Big
mileage.
Ball Paul. That's Joey Call. I mean, that was a risky play. I mean,
Yes.
he was in the top 10. He was like 7 points above. But if he would have ran out of fuel, he'd have been like way below the cut line.
Yes.
I mean, that takes some guts. And
Sometimes you just got to weigh out the risk versus the reward, you know.
so only led like 6 laps. At Atlanta, he only led 6 laps. And then at Nashville, he only led like 9. So
And all you got to do is lead the last lap, you know, going into Phoenix. So
he is 15th in the regular points. And yet he's going to the Final Four. I mean, that's just how this playoffs is. And you got a guy like Larson who's dominated races, dominated the season, who might not make it in. Same as Hamlin, Bell.
he can overcome his bad luck. So
I mean, Larson is still like 30-some points in, but Larson is
just
either
one bad race.
he's
so.
either checkers or wreckers in these
And
things.
Also, I have a curse where I can only win with Kyle Larson
But that's good because
in Cup.
Martinsville, he's going to probably dominate the whole thing and win.
If I pick him.
He does that at the very last race. He wins it in dominating fashion in the round. So he's going to like kind of put her around. He's like Denny Hamlin. He's going to put her around. And then last race. Oh,
Well, even Denny Hamlin didn't do too good at the Roval. He just survived.
yeah. Hamlin just got
You
very
let
lucky.
the other contenders just crash out, and it's like, hey, I gotta get the gift.
This has been a weird playoffs.
Yeah.
We've had a super speedway race at the beginning of the playoffs. That round was kind of normal. First round nobody cares about. It's just kind of there. Second round, that was the big one. Talladega, that one little wreck screwed the whole point system up.
And Denny was out, and all he was doing riding back there on the boulevard somewhere and just coasting.
And then
everybody's
Bowman
wrecked, so.
was in, then he was out. Then Joey's in, and then Joey just throws a Hail Mary and
like-
wins the thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and check the box now.
So now we head to Homestead, a track that I would not expect anyone could do that. This is where someone is going to get a 1,000-mile lead and nobody can do anything about it unless we get a caution. That's pretty much how Homestead goes.
Just follow the leader.
Follow the leader
Go
until
past him.
overtimes. Which really, we hadn't really had too many of those at Homestead since like the championship was held there. So I'm expecting just a normal day. But who knows? We thought that was going to happen at Vegas. So let's talk about the Truck Series.
Truck Series.
We haven't talked about them in a while.
We haven't talked about them since Talladega, and Grant Enfinger locked himself into the championship 4.
And I was going to pick him.
And you was.
And I was going to pick him.
So I'm going to go for a driver. He's going to shake up the points again. But I'm going to go with
Joey Logano.
Sanchez.
Joey can't race it.
He's supposed to pop up and win all 3 championships.
I am picking Corey Heim.
Corey Heim.
I think it's time.
About time.
It's about time.
You get yourself locked in.
Time's ticking.
He's going to be the next Matt Craft. He's just going to... He's locked into the Truck Series. You can't find sponsorship to go to Xfinity.
Yeah.
But he's dominating all these truck races. Except for when Christian Eckes wins, and that is my pick. Christian Eckes.
Okay.
No reason.
It just felt like it.
When Heim don't win, it's normally Eckes. But also Lane Riggs.
Yes, I mean Lane Riggs been hanging in there. Except when we pick him, then he kind of just laid back.
The trucks have been so hard to keep up with this year. It's like by the time you watch one,
It's time for another break.
you don't see them again until your next birthday.
So you don't really think of how they get momentum and carry on forward to the next race.
So you gotta think, who won that last race?
Yeah, where are they at?
The last race was back in May in Wilkesboro. Yeah, Heim won that race. Oh well. So yeah. But it's like a couple of years ago, it's like I knew a lot about the Truck Series. I knew momentum and players, but this year I don't know. Yeah. The players just aren't really, the storylines aren't as enticing as they used to be, I guess.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the Xfinity.
Xfinity Series, the place where they throw the caution at the start-finish line. I still feel bad for Parker Cleveland.
Yeah.
I like to pick him today, but I'm just not. I still like to see him get a win, but
So that might mean he wins though.
So I'm going with Chandler Smith.
Chandler Smith. All right, Emily.
I am picking a non-full-time driver, but he'll be full-time next year, Connor Zilic.
Connor Zilic.
He is pretty good.
I mean, that'd be insane. He already won his first road course race, so why not a mile and a half?
Yeah.
And why not a place like Miami where it takes some skill to run the top? I don't know if he's had experience doing that in like late models or stuff.
I don't know, because you got to ride the wall. It's like this close to the wall.
That close, Connor. For watching.
Do it.
That's how you gotta.
Okay, close your eyes.
Please win.
That's how you gotta win. All right. That's for me. My driver, after winning this race, will head on down to Andy's Frozen Custard and get some custard for Stone Cold Cole Custer. He's just really good at Homestead. There's no Tyler Reddick in this series.
And no Noah.
There's no Noah Gregson. I just think, very first Xfinity win came at Homestead in dominating fashion.
But also, if David Starr's in the race, watch out for him.
Watch out.
Yeah, that's the regular leader.
I mean, Eric Almirola, I don't know if he's in it or not. He's in it. All right, well, he might have something to say about it, but
He might bully everybody.
he might bully
Or he might get
poor
bullied.
little Cole.
Almirola might say, I want some ice cream. Go get some of that custard.
But I think I would rather a playoff driver win. And so I'm going to pick Cole Custer. And now, what you've all been waiting for, our ad break. No. Do you have back pain? Me too. Alright, now we're moving on to the Cup Series.
Cup Series. You know who I'm going with? Denny Hamlin.
Denny Hamlin, wow.
Denny, he'll stop picking you.
8 weeks in a row.
27 points behind right now.
Hamlin, he'll stop picking you when you get out of the playoffs.
Or win.
Or $3 million, whichever one comes first. What's it worth to you?
It's the only one at $1 million from Joey.
Yes.
Denny want $3 million.
Heck yeah, you seen his house?
You been there?
No. I've been close to that edge.
In the bushes.
Right by his house. Took him off now.
Anyway, I am picking Noah Gragson.
Noah Gragson.
I don't know how he's going to do with the next gen car, but he's good at Homestead.
I think if he finds that groove up there at the top line, you know, if Stuart Haas cars has speed.
If they don't bring a tractor.
Yeah. If they...
Noah kind of didn't bring a tractor, but at Las Vegas.
But this is the track that Noah likes. So
Yeah.
he knows what he needs, so hopefully his crew chief will fix it and his spotter won't be talking to some other spotter instead of paying attention to the race.
Oh, sorry.
Yep.
Clear.
Sorry, we heard you at Charlotte's.
I did.
That's me. I'm going with a very inexperienced driver. Doesn't know what he's doing. I'm picking him out of pity. Kyle Larson. I would love to see him achieve something in motorsports.
Yes.
Well, he hasn't already achieved it.
No.
Wins how many races in every racing series?
I'd really love to see him dominate another race. The people at Homestead, they don't get to sleep enough. They probably took the next day off for work or whatever.
How crazy would this be if this is a race that knocks Bell out?
It could be.
When he had last week dominated, so.
It's the same storyline that happened like last year because Bell was going to win Vegas, but Kyle Larson won that one. Or someone did. I know Bell didn't. And then Homestead Bell went out there and won because Kyle Larson ran into the barrels. See, that is Kyle Larson. He's either going to go out there and dominate this thing or he's going to run into the barrels. It's like you either get...
Which Kyle is going to...
Which one is it? Are you going to get the pro that could beat Max Verstappen? Or are you going to put the yellow stripes back on it because you don't know which one you're going to get? But if he goes out there and can beat Max Verstappen, I say he will get this pretty easy.
Hopefully they got the issues fixed in pit road.
Yeah. Tough time to have that.
Yes. I mean, he was 2 laps down, came back and finished 11th. I mean, it's just...
Your main players in this race will be Kyle Larson, Christopher Bell, Tyler Reddick. I think that's going to be your 3.
As long as Tyler Reddick don't go flipping
And Denny's going to ride it back.
or tumble.
Denny maybe could. I don't know.
Yeah.
I would like for Chase Elliott to be in the Final Four. Don't know if that's going to happen.
Denny's either going to go out there, run top 5 to... I don't know if he can bring race winning pace anymore, but he'll go out there, run top 5 with a chance to win. Maybe some people get knocked out where he can finish the race and win. Or he's going to run 20th. And that's pretty much been his playoffs. Went out to Bristol, and actually got a top 5 finish. Went to Kansas, did pretty decent there. Vegas was pretty decent until it wasn't. So.
That's kind of... Oh, sorry. I think I'll say.
It's your pick. So yeah, but one guy that you might possibly think about picking, he's been so under the radar in this playoffs, William Byron. I talked about where he just disappeared. They all talked about how Christopher Bell's like this guy under the radar. Nobody will see him coming. Everybody sees him. He gets the poles. He goes out there, leads the races. But the guy that's under the radar is William Byron. Watch out. He's coming.
Or if this is the race where Joy pushes Blaney to the win.
Who knows? There's so many storylines. And Chase Elliott,
Please get in the Final Four, Chase
he's been
Elliott.
pretty good at Homestead before. So really, you got the bottom 4 right now under the playoffs has to win. They're going to need help if they're going to point their way in. They're not going to go out there and crossing their fingers for someone else to have issues. They will have issues, but you also got to perform well to do good. So that's going to be the storyline for the next 2 weeks. Let us know your picks in the comments below, and we'll see you next week for Martinsville.
Martinsville.
No, it's Martinsville.
Martinsville.
The Marty's Village.
It's Martinsville.